How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cobb, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. And today, Jules Kounde is getting very close, so strap in. I'm going to be talking a lot about it. I'm going to be giving you the updates and the latest of the Jules Kounde on Wednesday at around 12 o'clock. So if anything new comes up, know that this is the channel you want to stick around for, because I will do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. So at times like this, when Jules Kounde is getting close, turn the bell on, stay subscribed. I'll also be talking about Frankie de Jong as well as Chelsea's second pre-season game. So without further ado, let's go on with the first story. So last night, the absolute Kounde deal went through the roof. There were so many tweets, literally hour by hour, and new things coming in. But the main thing is, Chelsea hashtag Kounde is a blue was trending #1 in Spain, so that's crazy. Loads of Barca fans are thinking, yeah, it's going to be Rafinha type system again, where the player was just holding out for Barcelona to swoop him up. But this is a bit different, as I'm going to go into the first story, which says Kounde situation. Chelsea sent proposal around €50 million plus add-ons to Sevilla last week and remain in negotiations. Sevilla preferred to sell to Chelsea. Kounde prefers to join Barcelona but is happy to join Chelsea. Sevilla want deal done ASAP. No offer from Barca yet. Now the main things of this deal is Barca's money, Kounde's personal terms, and Sevilla's personal terms. So, as we know, I've been making videos on Kounde for over a year now. The personal terms have been agreed for over a year. Sevilla want to sell to Chelsea because obviously they have the money on the table. Barca don't have the money, so all three things look like they're aligning for Chelsea, but I can't speak. As you know, in transfer business, until the player has the shirt or on his back or is holding it, anything can happen, but I'm pretty sure this is in the good offer. And of course, just to back it up, and go to the Fabrizio tweet yesterday in which he said, Chelsea have told Sevilla they will return soon with a new bid for Jules Kounde after the first one was reviewed 24 hours ago. Player in talks with Barcelona and Chelsea. Sevilla want €65 million. Of course, the money is not on the table as of yet from Barcelona, so of course the deal looks like it's only going to go one way. Sevilla want to offload him quick, they want to get the money, so of course they can work with the rest of the transfer window, and Barcelona just aren't having the money. They did lay off Azpilicueta, maybe a slight advantage for Chelsea, as of Chelsea are going to list Azpilicueta, and there was tweets loads yesterday saying that he's listed on the market and is going to be joining Barcelona very soon, which suggests that his replacement is already confirmed in Jules Kounde. Now we can have bartering between Barca saying, keep your hands off Jules Kounde and you can have Azpilicueta, or Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso could be used another deal, which I'll be talking about later. But finally, more exciting than anything is that Junior Lopetegui, the manager of Sevilla, has said arrived at Ciudad Deportiva of Sevilla FC on Wednesday morning, but it's not training with his teammates. Departure is imminent. Now, as in the Kai Havertz deal a couple of years ago, when he didn't turn up to training with Leverkusen, he knew the deal was going to happen. So we know a deal was going to happen. That is confirmed. I can say that with chest, hopefully. But again, we don't know who to. As a Chelsea fan, of course, I'm going to be more happy and more pushing the idea to Chelsea. But hey, he's leaving. He's not training with the team. He's going to the airport. What more is there to say than that? But without further ado, let's get on the next story, because I've probably Jules Kounde'd you out. Again, speaking of more centre-backs, there were loads of tweets yesterday saying that if Chelsea don't either get Kounde or Kimpembe, Joseph Guardiola will be the next replacement. Now, instead of showing you tweets about this, I'm just going to show you stats that have really made me more interested in Guardiola. Of course, is another young centre-back from Leipzig in Germany, who have said Joseph Guardiola made more accurate through balls in the league last season 8 than Reece James, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Trevor Chalobah, Andres Christensen, Rudiger, Alonso, Malang Sarr, and Cesar Azpilicueta combined. Now, this is just a little stat. Take it with a pinch of salt, because he's playing a different league, Bundesliga again. Bundesliga tax. Let's not forget Timo Werner scored 30 goals there this season, then went to the Prem and scored 6. So take that with a pinch of salt. It's just a nice stat to sprinkle on. Of course, when more Guardiola news does come on, subscribe. I'll be bringing you all of it, but I just want to sprinkle a little stat there to get you excited. But even more exciting, I'm going to be talking about de Jong. Chelsea are now firmly in the race for Frankie de Jong. I made a video about it a week and a half ago. I didn't really believe it as of yet, but looking more into Barcelona's financial situation and the personal terms with Frankie de Jong, De Jong doesn't really want to join Manchester United. I know he's being held captive at Barcelona, which isn't really helping him staying there. However, He has said he wants a challenge, and Champions League football, of course, for Chelsea is a detractor away from Manchester United, who are only Europa League level. Now, this is very interesting, and of course, I'm going to keep you up to date with this as the news and story progresses. But without further ado, I'm going to my final story, which was about Armando Broja. So yes, Armando Broja looks like he's going to be joining West Ham. West Ham are doing anything they can to sign the player, with West Ham manager David Moyes saying he's having £150 million backing from their owners. So of course some of that looks like it's going to go on Broja. And finally, Chelsea are on their second pre-season game of the season at Charlotte at midnight tonight UK time. So of course I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to give you a breakdown in tomorrow's episode. So without further ado, I can breathe now. It's going to be a lot of news coming. As I know, it hasn't even turned 12 yet, and I know lots of things are going to happen. So without further ado, if you're new here, I'm Cam from Cam's Cobham. Subscribe, all that jazz. 500 subs soon, and I'll see you tomorrow.